Hello, guys. Happy Saturday. Here's your girl Chachamo from Muspark Digital, where working parents and busy professionals make a living, earn extra income alongside a 9 to 5 without burning out. Yes, this is what we do here. Thank you so much for joining me. It's a late Saturday one today. It's been a crazy, busy Saturday for me. I've been like everywhere today. Sound like super knackered, but remember, we are on a journey of 30 days of gratitude and vision for working parents and busy professionals. So we are on 30 days of gratitude journey. Today is day 6. So I'm just going to be quick because I'm like super tired, but I need to come here and talk about day 6. So day 6 is to be grateful for food on our table, right? Food on our table, be grateful for daily provision, and then today's vision question will be, how would financial peace change your life? What does even financial peace mean? How would that change your life? As a That's my goal. That's the dream. Financial peace, financial freedom. Yes, that's the great dream. Yeah. So today, as we said, we start with gracefulness. We are talking about being grateful for food on our table. When was the last time you looked at your meal and simply said thank you? I know that growing up, we used to have this thing that before we have any meal, we always like pray, we say prayer, we say thank you, Lord, for providing us with this meal and everything. But growing up, after some time, eventually most of us grew out of it. But some people still do it and they thank God for every meal. But I'm not one of those. Which is why trying to do these 30 days of gratitude. So today is being grateful for food on our table. We know how human beings are very adapt. Things that we've been praying for becomes normal. So it was like the house becomes normal. You have breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything. Food just becomes normal. The car you drive becomes normal. Things, so many things that we've been praying for, it becomes normal, and we don't really like think much of it or pause to be grateful because it becomes when something is normal, you don't think much about it or give it more thought. So, and most of us, these are things that we prayed for years ago. I remember years and years ago when I was praying that, Lord, I need a home, I need a beautiful house for me and my family, and things like that. I did pray for a home, and eventually I have a home. But then it feels, because I've been living in this for years now, it feels like it's just a normal thing to have. So we just become added to things that we've been praying for, but then we don't. Um, it becomes normal because we've had it for a long time. Because like it's just normal. There's no biggie about it. We focus on the next big thing that we want. Like, Lord, I need you to provide this for me. I need you to do this for me. We are focusing on that, but then all the ones we've been praying for back then that we have now, we don't pause or take time to be grateful for it, because yes, it was something that we once prayed for. Now we have it. Are we grateful for it? Maybe not, right? So, which is why we are on this journey of gratitude. So, what is something in your life that you've once prayed for that you now have it? So, if you could put that in the comments to let me know what's something that you've prayed for and you now have it. Let's know that in the comments. So mine will be like the house, my job, my kids. I once prayed for them, but now I have them. So if you have any of those and you don't mind putting them in the comments, let me know in the comments what exactly you prayed for, and you now have them. So if I talk about provision um and abundance. So there's difference between provision and abundance, right? So God's provision is not always like excessive all the time. Sometimes He just gives us enough for that day or for that season, whatever it is we need. We just get enough. It's just like sometimes it's just exactly what we need. But sometimes we have more than enough that is overflowing. So I know I've been through seasons where like I have more than enough. Like I used to say that when I moved to this country, like that was donkey years ago, like 17 years ago now. My husband and I, we had good jobs, we were okay, we had kids, we were able to save. We had savings then, so money was flowing, everything was fine. We were able to help people. And then, a couple of years down the line, things didn't go according to plan. We had job loss here and there, and We had COVID, we had cost of living crisis. Those period, things weren't like very rosy, and it wasn't like, you know, enough. But guess what? God did show up, as in whatever we need for that particular day. He did show up for us. Like on days where we feel like, okay, we have a bill, we don't know how we're going to pay it. And, when before it gets to the expiry date or the day we are supposed to do that thing, provision just shows up one way or the other. So, it just works out eventually. Fine, it might not be how we want, what we want, but somehow it always works out. So, as I said, but talking about gratitude today, I know that most people are not like chasing millions. Most of us just want peace, like financial peace. So that's the vision question today. What would financial peace look for you? Financial peace is like everything, where you can just go to bed and not think about, oh my gosh, I'm owing this amount, I'm owing the bank this amount, I have this debt, I need to do this, I need to figure this out, I want to buy something, I'm not overthinking. How am I going to put the money together? How am I going to afford this? And those things, when you get your, what's it called, your salary, and then you're making all your calculations and all those kind of things. Okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. But beyond that, I can't afford that. I'm just gonna have to wait till, like, the next payday. But financial peace, you don't need all of that. You want to buy something, you go ahead, you buy it. You sleep at night, you sleep with your chest as in at peace that I'm not owing anybody. Nobody's going to call me or knock on my door that, hey, bailiff is here, you're owing me money. There's nothing like that. That's financial peace. You wake up tomorrow and you feel like, oh, I feel like a weekend away, guys. Let's go, like, maybe just drive outside London, or, just fly somewhere in Europe just for the weekend. Financial peace, I'm telling you, doesn't you don't need to start thinking about how you can have how you can make it happen. So that's financial peace. You don't have to, like, you can pay your bills freely without anxiety. You have enough savings, you have emergency money, so that if anything happens, you know that yes, you are covered. You can take family holidays. If you're somebody like me that supports their church, you can do that. If you have family back home that you support, that people that you help, or if you still have, if your parents are still alive and you still support them and help them, you can do that easily with financial peace. You can even help others. You see people around you that are struggling, like, like in my church now, you can find like single parents. It's hard enough having both parents looking after a child, but then single parent doing it all by themselves, slugging it, and be like, oh, I really want to help this person, but even me, I'm struggling, I can't help them. You won't have that, because once you have financial peace, you can help anybody. You can do things you want to do freely without overthinking it, without panicking. As in, you have unexpected expenses, you don't need to panic, you don't need to think about it. You're just able to go for it and do it without dipping into credit card because you don't have any savings. No, that's what financial peace brings for you. It brings you peace, just as it says, financial peace. Spending without overthinking, spending without worry, spending and being able to help people. And you don't you don't think about it. So, guys, how would financial peace change your life? I would love to know. Please put in the comments if you're okay to do that. How would financial peace change your life? I've told you it would be amazing for me, as in just sleeping. Most of us are not chasing millions. I'm not like I want to, like, have like 10 houses, be a billionaire tomorrow, or things like that. No, just simple financial peace. Being able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, and how I want to do it. That's exactly what it means for me, financial peace. So let me know what financial peace means to you, and how that will be very, very helpful to you. So, as I said, today's gratitude is being grateful for food on our table. So, gratitude helps us appreciate today's provision, and then visions help us build tomorrow's possibility. If you are focused on your problems or your issues, you're not able to visualize your future or your tomorrow, or be able to think about what you want for tomorrow, how you want to build it. So that's where the gratitude comes in. Once you are grateful for what you have today, then you can have peace and be able to see a better tomorrow, because you know that whatever you have today is something you prayed for before. Now you have it. So whatever it is that you're expecting or you want for the future, you know that it is possible, because what you prayed for once is a reality today. So once you then you can pray for whatever it is you're hoping for, and you know that yes, it will eventually be a reality come tomorrow. So guys, don't let us take it for gratitude for granted. Let's just be grateful for food on our table. Not everybody can boast of 3 square meals, or they can eat food or do stuff without thinking about it. But we have food on our table. We can provide food for our kids, for our family. We are really grateful to God for that. So if you're in that situation, be grateful for food on your table. So that's it for me today. It's a short one. It's been a long Saturday for me. So I'll see you again tomorrow for day 7 of our 30 days of gratitude and vision for working and busy parents. So thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now. Okay.